name is Dariush, and welcome to my Olympic Games analysis. In this analysis, I'm going to tell you that whether an Olympic Games is a rich man's club or a fair playing field for all nations. So let's first look at a GDP impact to answer the question. In this sheet, you can clearly see the difference between high GDP and low GDP countries. You can see that countries who won most of the medals were countries who had high GDPs, and the gap can be clearly seen in this line chart, specifically in the winter, uh, specifically in winter, where you can see low GDP countries' medal counts are nearly to zero. Uh, and also you can see high GDP countries has more than 77% success rate this summer and 83% medal won but they have won 80% of the medals in winter and 77% summer. Uh, but it doesn't mean that those countries or high GDP countries were always efficient. There were also some countries that were efficient and performed very well compared to the GDP they had. Countries like, for example, Jamaica, Cuba, they had less GDP, but they performed way better. For example, if you take Jamaica and compare it with United States, we can clearly see uh, the difference between United States and Jamaica. The share between them is huge. Jamaica has 95% and the United States has 5. It means Jamaica is more efficient than United States compared to the GDP they have. Uh, uh, right now in this sheet we can clearly see that and here we are going to answer the question whether medals has any effect on population of country or not. Uh, and here you can see that countries like Norway, Finland, Sweden, they are on the top of the list. It means that they have more medals per million. And if you see countries like India, China, and these countries, you can see that uh, even though they have very high population, but the medal count is 1 per million. It's way lower. So we can say that population doesn't have impact on winning medals, but GDP has. And this was my uh, data visualization project analysis. So I have used two-set expression. I have used many set expression for this project, and I'm going to show two of them. One of them is efficiency rate, like how I have calculated efficiency rate is just I just took the uh, top three medals of a country and then divided by the total of the medals were in the Olympic Games, and I also have the country's GDP divided by the total GDP, and I also after dividing uh, this part with this part, so I just got the efficiency rate for a country, and one of them is this and one was the size. For the population, what I did, I just uh, took the country's medal top three and then divided by the maximum of the country's population and multiplied by 1 million. That's how I got the medals per million in a country. So to clearly show this, you can also see it in this graphs. So that's how I calculated the efficiency and how I calculated the uh, medals per billions. And this was my project. I hope you like it.